as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, hey, hey.
I've been wandering around the streets of Marbella since the early 1960s, and really the heart of the city hasn't changed very much. Different shops, different bars, but not all of them are different. Some are exactly the same as they were when I was a kid. But right now we're coming to La Rosticceria Marbella. They make healthy food, gluten-free, and it's all home-cooked stuff that you can take home. Looks good. Y luego charlaremos con Aitor, que es el chef. We'll be chatting with Aitor, he's the chef. But first, we're going to chat with Javier. This is his place. Let's get started.
Welcome this place where you will enjoy. Your mouth will melt. Because this is what we do here.
It is all mouth-watering, without a doubt.
Because look, this new rice had just came out of the oven. Amazing.
Look at this.
Look at this.
What's the name of this particular type of paella or arroz?
This is arroz with marisco, but you can also call it arroz a banda because normally you see there is less piece of fish, or you can call it also rice paella.
Right, no, this is the one. Abanda was the name that was familiar. I love that finish on it. Yummy, yummy. So this is like, everything here is to take away.
Everything here is take away. We cannot eat here, unfortunately. So this is because we want you to have an experience, a gastronomic experience at home. Like you were going to the best restaurant, here the chance is that you can have the best food in town, and you can have it with your family, your relative, your friends, or even with your couple. So,
are you Spanish yourself?
Yeah, I'm Spanish myself.
And are you from Marbella?
No, I'm from Madrid.
Oh, a madrileño.
Madrileño, yeah.
And what brought you down to this area?
I'm halfway Sevilla and halfway Belgium. My mother is from Belgium and my father is from Seville. So bienvenue à tous à notre endroit, à la dégustation des bonnes viandes et de bonnes nourritures.
Wow, a wonderful mix of cultures, and I'm sure it shows in the cuisine.
That's what we do. We do a mixture of cuisine here because we see that there's a lot of people, everybody's different, everybody likes it different, and everybody has a different taste. And because everybody is different here, what we try to do is to find your taste and do it accordingly to your desire. This is the goal.
You guys to see the things that are coming out of the kitchen, because I'm here early, obviously, and things are already coming out of the kitchen. I've been tasting these amazing lava brownie. We've seen the paella, the arroz a banda. And then what are these things here, Javier?
Panchineta. Panchineta, that is for you. Let me tape it. And
wait. Okay, this is sweet. Not really my thing, sweet things, but I'm trying some delicious things.
This is panchineta.
Mmm. Delicious, not too sweet.
This is a very typical Argentinian meat. We call it matambre. See?
I'm sure that does stop you being hungry.
Yeah. And let me introduce you to my favorite corner. This is where we have all the knowledge of the cuisine, all the books. We have here very old books like 1916 is the first book that I have here, and that is a whole story. I also have my mother's first book of cuisine, which is down is it? 64. That was offered to my mother in 64. And
Are you a chef yourself? Do you like to cook, Javier?
I love to cook.
And is it through your
and
mom,
you can
cooking with
see-
your mom?
And you can see I love to eat. That is what I'm a little bit like Obelix. I'm not overweighted. I'm a little bit a strong guy from the breast. But no, basically I'm a lawyer. So I have not experience in cooking. But for
You know
fun,
what you like to eat.
I love to eat. I've been traveling around and I know a lot of cultures. Excuse me.
Let me just take a different angle and then I could just cut that. I know a lot of cultures.
I've been traveling around the world, so I have learned a lot of cultures, and I know that everything has a special taste and everything has a special moment. I had amazing insects in Colombia, like the big ants that you eat.
You're not selling those here?
No. The market by market, the food and the culture is totally different. So we had that. I also had in Singapore a very difficult experience, which is eat monkey. And so that gave me the chance and the balance of understanding that everybody needs to have what they want to have. And that is the spirit of this store.
But I see this more, thankfully there aren't any big ants or monkey, but you do have what I see would call traditionally good Madrid dishes, Madrileño dishes, really nice home cooking, comfort food.
Absolutely. What we tried is to recoup the old style cooking. I'm going to show you the recipes that we're using, which is the ones that we used to have 50, 60, 70 years ago. It's not the new system where you had everything done in 5 minutes. No, here is a long time cooking, all traditional, all recipes. So we try to bring back everything, like you said in Italy, la mamma was used to do, and that is made basically what we want to do here. Things that you normally don't do at home because it takes too long, it takes too much time. Like for instance, our bolognese, it takes 7 hours to do it. Who is going to cook at home 7 hours of bolognese? Nobody. But here, that is our goal. Our goal is to bring all those old tastes, all flavors, old style cooking, where you leave it on the oven for a long time and then you came it back, you move it a little bit, you don't do a lot of things, not too many ingredients, the basic, the prime quality and the prime food.
It really is a fabulous concept, and I know very, very going to be very popular, if not already. How long have you been open, Javier?
1 year. 1 year.
And an interesting year. We've had quite a few breaks in that with the lockdown, but I saw that you were delivering takeaway food during the lockdown. Is that correct?
We try to please customers. We try to help people because during this pandemic situation, there had been people being locked out at home, were difficult to move, and we were there to help you. Aitor is one of the chefs who's been cooking 1,000 free meals with Jose Andres Foundation, and he was selected to do that for 1,000 Marbella and Estepona and Benavis people. Life is too short, and here what we try is to help people and please people. So
You're really part of the community.
we want to be. It's very difficult to be part of the community, you know that. But we try. We try not only people who have the please of having nice food at home, as I said, experiencia culinaria, but also people who can not move and give us a bus and then we deliver. We have our own delivery system. We take care of everything, prime service, prime attention to customers, helping people. We have people here who call us and said, oh, you're going to deliver the food for us. Can you go to the pharmacy and buy this for us? Can you go to somewhere else to buy something for us? Of course we do it.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Here we are with the man himself. Aitor is the chef here. He's an amazing chef, but not just because the quality of what he cooks and the love with which he makes everything, but the same love that he applied during lockdown. Is this the guy that cooked for thousands of people in lockdown that had no other way of surviving? Maestro, no sé cómo decirlo, es maravilloso todo lo que habéis cocinado, habéis dado vuestro tiempo, cariño, inversión, Javier, por vuestra parte, con los productos para atender a tanta gente necesitada. Así que de parte de los guiris también gracias, porque yo me entero mucho de lo que hacen los extranjeros, pero no necesariamente tanto al revés. Es bonito saberlo. So saying that I know everything that goes on, not everything, but all the what went on in our lockdown with the harbour, the boardwalk, the other caradas and everything, collective calling. But to have now the Spanish side of things here in this little tiny takeaway home cook food place to also be so part of our community. Aitor, estamos hablando del cariño de la comida. You obviously love to cook, te encanta cocinar y haces unos platos que es como, pues look so delicious. ¿Dónde aprendiste a cocinar?
Bueno, a mí desde chiquitito, yo desde los 14 años ya estaba con mi madre trabajando en un bar que tenían, así que ya desde chiquitito también me puse a estudiar hostelería desde también los 14 años y hasta hoy. Entonces pues siempre me he criado pues con ese cariño muy típico del País Vasco, ¿no? Que allí la comida es cultura, es gastronomía, es...
Ah, tú eres del País Vasco,
Claro,
Agur.
Yo soy de San Sebastián, Agur, ¿no? Hola.
Hola.
Agur, ya me estás despidiendo.
Ya lo sé, pero es lo único que me acuerdo. Yo hice mi intercambio para practicar español con una chica en Vitoria.
Ah, mira tú.
Y luego hice mis prácticas de universidad en Majafesa.
Te notaba cierto acento vasco.
Ha visto. Además, la comida es riquísima.
Sí, allí es un tema cultural, el comer bien, el agasajar bien, el atender bien a tus amigos, invitados, clientes.
Y
familia.
mucho marisco, ¿no? Y mucho producto fresco.
Mira,
y...
sobre todo se trabaja muchísimo el pescado, porque bueno, pues, sin lugar a dudas va unido al producto del mar, ¿no? Porque los pescaderos pues han tenido muchísima influencia en todo lo que es la gastronomía vasca, ¿no? El bacalao, la merluza, los chipirones, los centollos, los rodaballos.
Oh, let me translate quickly.
Sí,
He's
sí.
saying he's from the north. He's from San Sebastian, which is lovely because that's the area where I did my exchange of languages when I was 14 in Vitoria. And I was saying that the seafood's great. And he's saying, well, the seafood is great, but the fish is what they're really known for. And he then went off to an amazing list of different fish that I don't even want to try and repeat in English, but it's all good. Try to take my word for it. Y aquí tienes la oportunidad, ¿no? De hacer lo que te gusta a ti.
Así
o
es.
como manda mucho Javier. I'm
Ah.
asking if the boss tells him what to make or if he gets a poetic license.
Javier tiene una única premisa que es calidad, mimo, cariño, producto. Esas son sus premisas. A partir de ahí, barra libre.
Well, wonderful for a chef that the boss, this man here, the only thing he says to Aitor is that obviously it's the quality of the product, the love and attention that's put into the preparation of it, but the rest is up to Aitor to decide on the menu. ¿Y qué tipo de cosas podemos llevarnos a casa? What kind of things can we take home,
Bueno.
Aitor?
Aquí en la Rosticceria creo que tenemos que diferenciar dos líneas muy interesantes. Yo siempre digo que la Rosticceria no solo es lo que se ve aquí, la Rosticceria también es lo que no se ve. La Rosticceria está trabajando una línea de productos que igual no se ven en el expositor, pero que estamos trabajando gracias a las técnicas actuales, es muchas cosas envasadas al vacío para que se puedan regenerar. Entonces estamos usando un producto muy alto con dos líneas muy diferenciadas.
Ok, déjame traducir eso y
Muy
seguimos
bien.
con las dos líneas.
Muy bien.
What he's saying is that they've got, this is fascinating, two actual lines, directions that they're going in. On the one side, because of the latest technologies, they can get this, like, I don't know how to say it in English, vacuum sealed,
Sous vide.
really
Sous vide.
sous vide, very prepared, high quality products that then obviously lets them do far more choice and variety of dishes than perhaps otherwise limited to more local in Andalucía. Sigue, por favor.
Entonces, pues tenemos por un lado pues lo que tenemos aquí en los expositores, que de alguna forma es pues para la gente que está pasando de paso, pues tenemos siempre una gastronomía muy casera. Tenemos guisos, tenemos potajes, tenemos platos informales, pues desde un matambre argentino, empanadas, un pollo asado, ensaladas, gazpachos, ajos blancos. Tenemos todo un surtido muy interesante, siempre de máxima calidad, ¿vale? Pues en este caso, pues por el tema de los gazpachos, pues usamos todos productos de cercanía.
Momentito, que ay,
No, por favor.
es que es todo tanta información. And he was saying that, for example, if you're walking by the shop, where there's lots of things to just walk in and take home. For example, you have all these amazing cheeses, and they do amazing desserts, and then you can have basic food like fish, chicken or with filetes and different escalopes is what I'm trying to get at, or roast chicken, basic, and then nice stews and then the typical Spanish type stews.
Una gastronomía.
Si olvido algo, Javier, puedes entrar a traducir conmigo cuando quieras. ¿Eh? Si my translation's not enough, please do
But
cover
so
me.
far so good. You have picked up most of the line that we are talking about. There's maybe small details, but I just wanted to say something that Aitor said first. Here, quality is our number one requirement. Number two requirement is cleanness, limpieza. As you can see, because that is also something which is related to the quality. And the third one is customer service. We want to please the customers, as I mentioned to you before. So those three are the requirements. Of course, on the creativity side, on the food side, on the preparation, on what Aitor best knows how to do, he is the number one responsible here.
You're very lucky to have found a chef like Aitor. How did you meet?
Well, we are on the process. Que nos vamos a casar, le voy a decir, ¿no?
No.
Porque quizás hay otra persona que le interesa, ¿no?
Está,
Don't tie him up.
Well, by the time he's looking for a girlfriend. So.
I just in those eyes, I mean, it's very cute.
No,
We made him blush.
That was things happens because they have to happen. So you never can predict everything in the future what happens. And during this pandemic situation, we have known each other a little bit better, and I have let him know about this project, and it fits perfectly with his attitude, his characteristics, his expertise, and I think it's a big asset for me.
Yeah, I do too. I think you really got una ganga que pesca uno bueno aquí, hablando de fish. Así que Aitor, además de eso, estás diciendo que tenemos todo lo que puedes querer para llevarte a comer, para comer o para cenar.
Así es.
Esas buenas sobremesas during those long lunches, those delicious meals or for dinner. Y
Por supuesto, por ejemplo, pues para este fin de semana tenemos unos encargos muy especiales de clientes, pues donde nos han pedido desde mariscos, nos han pedido hasta cochinillos asados, nos han pedido productos que a la gente le apetece o que bueno, que ya tenemos cierto nombre con ese tipo de productos, así que por eso digo que tenemos esta parte de lo que tenemos aquí en los expositores, tenemos una línea de productos para llevar también a las casas de una calidad espectacular, con una regeneración muy fácil para las casas, como digo yo, evitemos los fuegos y trabajemos de forma muy cómoda con un horno, y es al final lo que buscamos, que el cliente trabaje de forma cómoda o tenga en su casa un menú espectacular, pues en 10 minutos, ¿no? Es lo que
it's
proponemos.
wonderful what Aitor's saying, and I love this. Lo que has dicho el último me ha encantado. It's all oven stuff. You just take it home, you put it in the oven, so you don't have to heat things up and do things. You put it in the oven. Little work to have an amazing array of food, and not just the things that they offer here. He's saying that, for example, they've got special orders in to have the suckling roast pig like you would get in Segovia, for example, or to do really different dishes that they're happy to do. So if you want to do a dinner party and you really don't want to cook but you want to give excellence, then this definitely seems to be the place to come.
Well, also, Nicole, right now, on this moment where everybody's a little bit scared of going out because you don't know what is going to happen, that is also give you the opportunity to please your couple, to please your family, to please your friends with an impressive dinner at a very easy way to do it.
It really is a great plan, and because this is Spanish and sometimes our foreigners get scared just by the Spanishness of the dishes, can we take a look, Aitor, at some of the dishes and explain to me a little bit what's in them, how you make them, so we get like a little basic cooking lesson? Let's go over and take a look at what they've got for today.
Judy likes to consider herself a clever young woman, which is why she thought very carefully before choosing her insurance company. Now that she needs it, she's jolly glad she chose Linear Director, as it looks as if she might have something better to do. Why don't you be clever, like Judy? Call Linear Director on 952 14 78 34 and see which policy is best for you.
When I'm the designated driver, I think it's only fair that I get to choose a zero-hero venue that rewards me with free soft drinks. My friends all get to choose and booze, and they feel safe going home with me. Make sure that you get your reward for being the designated driver. Why pay if you don't have to?
Hello guys, welcome to Harbor. All the designated drivers are welcome here to the Harbor. And we are very proud to be a Zero Hero partner.
Hi guys, Ross here from Hoganstown. Proud to be a member of the Zero Hero campaign. And we recommend everybody, nobody drives drinking. Everybody who drives a car doesn't have any alcohol in their system, and we're proud to sponsor the Zero Hero program.
G-Wine is happy to be Zero Hero partner.
Hey, hey.
No, yo a mí esto, mira, esto por ejemplo es un encargo que nos han hecho para un domicilio, pero aparte todos los viernes lo tenemos aquí como especialidad del día. Es una lubina hojaldrada que hacía polvo cruz en Francia y que bueno, nosotros hemos incorporado aquí en nuestro recetario una vez más,
Amazing.
buscando la practicidad. Esto llega al cliente, simplemente lo tiene que calentar, no tiene espinas, no tiene absolutamente nada, y esto es para agasajar a tus clientes de una forma original, atractiva. Y es una lubina hojaldrada, una
Wow.
lubina de máxima calidad, un relleno súper jugoso, y es una receta súper comprobada.
Sea bass, really, really top quality sea bass. All the bones have been taken out and then baked in pastry. And again, you just take this home, put it in the oven, and your guests will be blown away. Fresh bread just out of the oven. I wish I could send the scent and the aroma to you over the camera. Already looked at the arroz banda. This looks like an amazing salmon. As we are talking about doing like nice home cooked food, Aitor's brought out a few of the stews, our wonderful typical Spanish albóndiga meatball, and this one very typical with chickpeas and chicken. ¿Cómo haces un potaje así más por encima, Aitor?
Bueno, pues en este caso, primeramente lo que es la cocción del tubérculo, que sería el garbanzo, y luego por otro lado asamos unos pollos que previamente tenemos especiados, marinados, y muy importante, en este caso usamos pollos ecológicos de corral y no usamos el pollo habitual, ¿no?
So apparently this is the chicken that's not battery chicken, the chickens that are brought up the right way, and then they're also like it's soaked and left to sit in its juices, special homemade recipe, and the garbanzos as well. But it's really nice to see that everything is ecological and everything's very healthy. La parte de que sea ecológico, sano, tenéis mucho énfasis, hasta alguna cosa sin gluten, ponéis mucho énfasis en
También.
la calidad de todo y
Por ejemplo,
el origen.
Sí, sí, por supuesto. Por ejemplo, este es uno de los platos que más se venden aquí, que son unas berenjenas parmigiana, que se
This is
venden muchísimo.
parmesan aubergines.
Exacto, evitamos en todo momento cualquier tipo de harinas y trabajamos con otro tipo de productos.
Avoiding
porque-
using flour, using other different ingredients to, obviously for those who want it gluten free. And then this is a very nice salmon dish.
Sí, sería un salmón que se asa en el horno, ¿vale? Con un programa especial para asados. Luego le hacemos una infusión de carabineros y lo que tiene alrededor es una espinaca espárraga que se llama, que es muy típica en la zona de Málaga.
So they're using a very typical Spanish Malaga asparagus, but what they do is they infuse the salmon with a seafood. As I say, you have to just come and try it. Sounds spectacular, but everything's infused, nothing's basic, all old traditional recipes. It'd be nice to actually go back and take a look at the kitchen, because I know here they're very keen on not just on the health restrictions, but on cleanliness, and that's obviously very important.
Stroganoff,
This is a beef stroganoff.
en la salsa tan clásica, pero que realmente queda muy rica, y es un solomillo ibérico. Estos son unas albóndigas que hacemos única y exclusivamente de ternera.
And this is a 100%
Y
beef
luego,
meatball.
y un plato muy demandado aquí son unos picantones, también que se buscan especiales, que también se hacen al horno.
¿Qué son picatones?
Picantones son como unos pollos pequeños.
Oh, the little tiny
individuales,
birds, little tiny
que
chickens.
es un plato muy demandado también.
My vocabulary is failing
Y
me.
por supuesto los arroces que se pueden hacer bajo reserva, pues lo típico, los sabores típicos de los arroces, pero siempre pues intentando hacerlos al momento, que es la única forma de que te llegue una cosa muy bien a tu casa.
So even the paellas would be made for you at the moment, because that's very important of then the quality when you come to eating them. This is delicious. Before we go in the kitchen, Javier, these are all homemade desserts, I imagine.
Everything is homemade here. Everything. This is the famous red velvet. Then we do it here in a small portion so you can take it home. This is our cheesecake. And then we have two here, tiramisu and choco torta. As you can see, but everything is homemade. That is our expertise. Then everything should be done homemade, because that is what customers want. We want fresh, we want just made it, we want made it with the old fashion, and that is how the Rosticceria works.
Absolutely fabulous. And just before I go, look at that, a takeaway portion of lasagna. Look how beautifully it's served. Is that the lasagna or the aubergine?
Parmigiano.
That's the aubergine parmigiano. And look how beautifully it's presented, all ready to take away. Ready? Well, that really was good. So much so that I've actually spoken to Javier, and Aitor will be giving us some cooking lessons on Marbella now. We're back in the studio for our new season as of next week, but I will be coming down here so Aitor can teach us how to make a few of those basic recipes to introduce us to the Spanish cuisine. Remember, this is the place to come, La Rosticceria, to get your food to take home and feel like it was made at home.
Your heart.